Part 2. Verdant Wind. Lone Moon. The rose-colored river.
Rose is pinkish. A smattering of red would make pinkish.
The Alliance army successfully rendezvous with Judith in Aelel. With the addition of House Daphnel's forces, the time has come to invade Empire territory.
Yeah, I forgot how simple those are in this like second part. Okay, cool. So, we're basically at the point where we're using the church as a guise to, an excuse, a flag, even if it's not our intentions, to unite everyone.
Preparations are complete. Now it's a game of patience. As they say, good things come to those who wait.
Care to elaborate on this plan of yours, Claude? Can we really do this without battling my father?
Pretty soon, Count Gloucester will need to gather his troops in the northern part of his territory.
Huh. Trying to think. So the Empire's to the south, and yeah, they're on that. The kingdom's not properly around, is it? No, like, you wouldn't want to have it against House Regan and Daphnel. The kingdom seems to make the most sense in terms of just like a straight-up ruse, or something like that. Or kingdom territory, at least.
The kingdom has experienced constant infighting since the coup. They're out of the picture for now.
Sure, but at the very least, you might be able to stage some fake uprising, maybe. Seems like it would be a much safer bet than risking some, bloodshed on another front between Alliance members.
The combined forces of the Regan and Daphnel houses will threaten the northern part of the Gloucester territory. Nardell, that retainer I mentioned, is going to draw their attention.
We'll take that opportunity to make our way through Gloucester territory and launch a surprise attack on the Great Bridge of Myrddin.
And are you not concerned about the possibility that I may tip off my father?
The future of the Alliance rests on this battle. I'm certain you won't betray us.
I will ensure our success.
I know you will.
There's a lot of shitty things
If we can win this fight, then our next goal will be to topple Enbar, the Imperial capital.
That's fast. Then again, these always do seem to be fast, don't they? At least it did in the other route. So, Lorenz, I have negative opinions about him in several facets, but it wouldn't be a matter of not trusting him in terms of my negative opinions in regards to stuff like this.
I said before that my plan was to meddle with the Empire, but I'm gonna do you one better. We are going to defeat the Empire, once and for all. But to do that, we can't afford to slip up here. Bear that in mind and prepare yourselves for the coming battle.
Yeah, no, I can fight for it. The thing that intrigues me the most has more to do with, a matter of what our ultimate solution in the end game is going to be for the country, rather than just end the war.
I'm not good, but I'm loud. You might want to run for cover.
Yeah. They're not even, being trained in anything, so, oh well. Fucking hell, why not?
Professor, I asked to be on the sidelines. Why did you put me on the battlefield?
Are we just getting to this? What rank is this?
You did protect me, so I guess I can't complain. Wait a second, you're hurt. Did that happen when you were defending me?
I'm going to say probably not. No.
Oh, you're lying. How could you be so reckless?
I don't believe you can see through my poker face. Nope, don't believe it.
Perhaps you'll say that that's what friends do. They look out for each other and save each other.
No.
But if I saw you getting attacked, I wouldn't risk my neck to save you.
And you're perfectly okay having that opinion if you want to. If you feel If you don't feel strongly enough, that's perfectly okay. Yeah. See, from my perspective, it's not because I'm your friend, it's because I'm your teacher, and I feel responsible for you, your well-being. Okay, we're gonna call her out? Fine, yeah. Yes, you would.
No, don't overestimate me. I don't know if I've told you this, Professor. I have a very impressive big brother.
So is this really just... And I sort of got the impression when I was doing the, paralogue for her, when I went back and did that recently, where it feels like her thing is more that she's really... she has an inferiority complex. She's lazy and whatnot and stuff, and she's more interested. It's like she has the attitude where I could do it, but someone else could do it better. So I might as well just enjoy life and, you know, get people to do it for me, that sort of thing. And it sort of developed from a whole baseline of like, my brother's pretty good, he'll take care of it. That sort of idea.
I'm not just saying that. He's strong, smart, nice. He's basically perfect. Before Claude turned up, people talked about him becoming the next leader of the Alliance. Don't mention that to Lawrence, by the way. He never shuts up about that kind of thing. Anyway, my parents have high expectations for my brother, and he almost always meets them. No one expects anything of me. If something's even a little bit difficult, I find someone else to do it for me. That's what I've done my whole life.
And what, are you scared of disappointing people?
Of course! I can't stand the idea of not meeting someone's expectations. I know how people react when that happens. From watching my brother, I mean. People force their expectations on you, and then if you fail, they look so disappointed. Whenever that happens to my poor brother, he looks just devastated. So don't expect anything of me, please. That way, I can't disappoint you.
I won't expect anything, but I believe in you. See, that's my general approach on life, is expectations are just setting yourself up for disappointment. You don't expect things from life. Life is just a big old punch to the face in a lot of ways. Life's not going to give you what you want. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't work for it and try to aim for it, because who knows? Maybe you'll get exactly what you want. Maybe you have a nice little surprise without even expecting it. So, Hilda, I won't expect anything of you, but I do think well enough of you that you'll do the right thing. You'll do the thing that you feel is right when the time comes.
You're stubborn. Okay, fine. Keep believing in me. I do want to support you and support my friends. I just don't want to let you down.
Don't worry. Thinking back to the first turn of the last battle when she died. You've never let me down. Oh, is that A? Nice, okay. Nice. Okay, you know, I think a nice way to, you know, go with this is to just continue on that route. And I've got nothing else. Take some time before you can deepen this bond. What else do I need to do? What else is left? Oh my, okay. Okay, let's, you know, go down the list. So that sounds fun.
Strategically speaking, if I poised an archer to lie in wait here, and then lured the enemy in over here...
Lysithea, are you up late studying again?
I am, but I don't see how it's any of your business.
Look, you don't need to work yourself so hard. You're already as skilled as they come. There aren't many people out there who can match you. Everyone knows that.
I apologize for my sharpness. I just feel pressured.
Why would you, of all people, feel pressured?
I place a lot of personal pressure on myself. I need to become as strong as possible to put my parents at ease.
When I met with Count Ordelia before, he said you were his pride and joy. But he also said his only concern was that you might be pushing yourself too hard. If you really want to make your parents happy, surely you should start by taking care of yourself.
That's true.
Then it's settled. Get some rest. Save your energy for tomorrow's battle.
Wait, what's happening tomorrow?
You really are very mature, Claude, despite the impression you give off. And I clearly have plenty of growing to do. I probably don't have much room to come down on you for harping on me.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Does that mean you won't get mad if I treat you like a child from now on?
Uh-oh.
That is absolutely not what I said.
It sort of.
Just after you finally earned a small degree of respect from me, too.
Hey, just think about it for a second. You're the only one in the world I treat like this. That means you're a pretty special person to me.
You think I'm special?
Take it however you like. Or maybe the thought is too much for a kiddo like you.
Oh, both of them.
How dare you?
Oh my goodness, both of them.
Yeah, don't do anything you might regret. I don't want to be turned to dust.
I'm feeling generous, so I'll let you off easy this one time.
Well, that's good of you. All joking aside, go get yourself some shut-eye, okay? After all, if you don't hurry up, the boogeyman might come out and eat you.
All right, buddy, you asked for it.
Okay, they're about to kill each other. Nobody ate dinner that night. Yeah, they definitely seem to like each other.
Hey there, Claude. Where are you headed? If you need some extra muscle, count me in.
No thanks. Not much need for heightened security at the monastery. Well, most of the time, anyway.
Ish, I can take a hint. Was just trying to help you out. The way I see it, can't do much better than cozying up to thee, Claude von Regan, leader of the Alliance.
You can get as cozy as you like, but I don't think that'll lower the price on your head.
Couldn't hurt. People trust you. They trust the folks you run with. I could use a little trust in my life.
So you're hoping this newfound trust will trick more people into lending you money? Yeah, count me out. You know, fighting debt with debt won't work, right?
Just as well. If you mess up leading the Alliance, their plan's a bust anyway, so count me out, pal. By the way, Claude, are you really the heir of House Regan?
This is coming up now?
Yes. That's my current understanding, anyway. Why do you ask?
I've never heard any talk of the last Duke Regan leaving a son behind when he died in that accident. Duke Oswald the Old. Your father? Tall tale if you ask me. And if that's not the case, then who exactly did you get your Regan blood from?
Look at you figuring things out all by yourself. Sorry to say the true story isn't all that interesting. I was born to an offshoot of House Regan. When my crest manifested, I was accepted into the ruling bloodline. That's all there is to it.
Nice try, but I'm not buying it. House Regan produces dukes and leads the whole of the Alliance. Not having an heir is a matter of life and death. Any relative with a crest would be accepted immediately.
That's what he said, right?
I think I've finally figured you out. You're working for Lawrence, aren't you?
Here's what I really can't work out. Duke Oswald's only daughter, Tiana, whatever happened to her? I met her a few times when I was a kid. She was a great lady. A real looker, too, let me tell you.
That is his mother, right? That's the vague memory I have in my head. Oh, how much of this was told to you by Lorenz? How much is he paying you?
I see your mind was just as pure when you were a kid as it is now. How'd you even cross paths with her?
As the legitimate heir of a minor noble house, I got a pretty decent glimpse into high society. Lady Tiana was something special. The stuff of dreams, really. And one day, she just vanished. Poof! Gone. I'll never forget hearing about it.
Wow. So you've had a particular interest in older women since way back when. Sorry, go on.
When my old man told me, I cried buckets.
Oh
Even Holst lost it.
Wait. Please tell me that Balthus and Manuela have some sort of romantic support that they could do. Please tell me. Oh.
Holst? As in Holst the Indomitable Alliance General? Huh. I never knew that.
Yeah. And after a while, I heard a strange rumor. Some say Lady Tiana left to live in a far-off land. Once I remembered that, the rest fell into place.
Right. Say, have you considered minding your own business? Isn't that enough of a handful as it is?
Ooh.
If you want to have a real discussion sometime, bring me facts, not a bunch of tired gossip. Deal?
Oh, Claude, that's like just exactly like a cliche of how you'd handle him being way too close to the truth.
Anyway, Teach is waiting for me at the training ground, so I better get going.
Nice try, Claude, but I'm on to you.
Intriguing. Okay. Be interesting to see how that develops. I see Lawrence just like popping his head out of like the side of that scene at the end, like, okay, here's $50. It's like, you promised 100. You'll get the other 50 when you get him to admit it, or something like that. I don't even know.
Marianne, come here, quick!
Oh, what's wrong, Raphael?
If I remember correctly, their last support was Raphael was trying to talk to animals and was very disappointed that he couldn't.
It's that bird you were talking to! I just found him!
What, you recognize the bird?
See? Right there on the lower branch. That's gotta be him. But he looks a little sad for some reason.
You're right. Do you mind if I handle this? Hello there, Mr. Bird. How do you do? Yes, I see. I see. So your food supply is...
Food? I got it!
I completely understand. I have seen more people and birds foraging for berries lately. It would be ideal if those berries were growing in another forest nearby. Then you wouldn't have to.
Are you hungry, Mr. Bird? I got just what you need.
Are those bugs? Yuck.
It's a bird.
Look at him go. He's loving it. He's gonna get so big and strong after this.
It's protein.
That was disgusting. But how did you know he was hungry?
I could tell by looking at him. He looked hungry and weak. More importantly, I saw what you did. That bird wasn't speaking human, so you gotta understand birdese. I knew it!
Oh, about that. I'm sorry, Raphael, but I need to tell you the truth.
I will admit, I started to think that she might have maybe had that. A little bit into that.
I can sort of understand what animals are thinking when I look at them, but I can't speak to them. I'm sorry for leading you on.
Oh, I see. What about me then? Can you tell what I'm thinking when you look at me?
No, Raphael.
I think
can't.
it's something like, I want a big juicy steak. And honestly, I sort of agree with you right now. Raphael, we should go out and get steak today. You and me, Raphael.
Well, of course not. You're not even looking at me. You gotta look at my eyes.
Nope, still can't do it.
I guess I just gotta tell you. I'm thinking it would be nice if you talked to me the way you talk to animals.
What do you mean?
Whenever you talk to animals, you seem happy and friendly. I just wish you'd talk to me like that too.
I'm so sorry, Raphael. I didn't know.
What if I try this? Cheep cheep chiree choo choo doo!
Oh God, no! Please.
What the?
Whoa! I've never heard you laugh before. I should have talked to you in birdese sooner.
Oh my goodness. If I heard that, I'd be more inclined to think that you were like, imitating like a train.
Cheep chirah, cheep li woo, teedledee!
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that one.
I said you gotta eat bugs to grow big and strong, just like Mr. Bird.
I think I'll have to pass.
Well, we gotta get your strength up, Marianne. I think I found a nice tarantula for you to eat, and I said that and I just took it back entirely because I hate fucking spiders. My head, no, not a joke worth making. Okay. No, they have an A too. They have an A. Huh. I don't even remember what their previous ones were.
Hilda? I wanted to thank you for helping me in the infirmary. I brought you these pastries.
Ooh, thanks. I'll put some tea on. Have a seat.
That sounds lovely. But I also wanted to apologize for always causing you such trouble.
Wasn't the infirmary thing technically, like, years ago now? You're a little late on this one, Marianne. You think that they'd account for that more, well, better. For stuff like that, the potential jump and all that. So yeah, their thing was that, like, Hilda tried to get her to help, and sort of kind of forced her into it, and she just ended up not doing a great job because of the pressure.
It's no trouble. No trouble at all. Everything tastes better with friends, don't you think? I give you help, you give me sweets, we have a little tea party. It's a good arrangement, I'd say. I'm used to it now, so if it changed suddenly, I would feel disoriented.
I suppose if you're enjoying yourself, then it can't be that bad.
Sure. You don't seem to mind listening while I gab, so I'm enjoying myself plenty. But do let me know if I'm too boring.
No, you're not boring at all. In fact, you're, very good at talking. You're also good with your hands. You can clean and organize better than almost anyone. I envy you.
Oh, stop. I'm blushing. I'm not as great as all that. We're both a lot different on the inside than we look on the outside, don't you think?
How do you mean?
People who see you think you're so proper, but you're actually clumsy. That's why I help you, because there are some things you just can't do.
I'm sorry you always have to clean up after me.
I didn't say I hated it. In fact, you've taught me a few new techniques I can use to persuade people. Maybe I'll start imitating you a little bit. I'll do the Marianne.
Don't. It's too effective.
That sheepish, sorry, and those quavering downcast eyes. But that might not work as well for me. People would probably assume that I'd hit my head.
You'd have to work into it at the very least. You could make it work probably, but please don't.
Oh, well...
Aw, Marianne laughing at me. So rude and yet so adorable.
I'm so sorry. I just can't help it. When I imagine you doing those things,
Yeah. It's rather un-Hilda-like, I'll admit. Okay, that's enough laughing.
I'm so sorry.
Uh-oh.
Hey, are you alright? That tea's hot, Marianne. Be careful.
Yes. Oh, ouch, hot.
Come on, what did I just say?
I know, I'm sorry. Ow, hot.
Oh boy, a real steady hand, that Marianne. It's nice to see her laugh. Sure, she was laughing at me, but how can I get mad when she looks so dang cute?
You did seem mad. You did seem mad. Just saying. Oh, this is gonna be a weird one. How did I get this one up?
Oh, Sedith! Good day to you, and farewell.
Just a moment, Hilda. How are you feeling?
This is a C. This is a C. Is this gonna be something that's like written for, like, assuming she's a student or something like that?
Sorry? Oh, fine. I'm doing just fine.
I'm glad to hear it. I had heard that you requested a substitute for your cleaning duty due to an illness.
You really do know everything, Sedith.
Just prior to that, you also asked for someone to take your place with table setting. I believe that was due to a wrist injury. It was not too serious, I hope.
Ah, you heard about that. The wrist is all healed up, thank you.
I seem to recall also that you declined to participate in a mock battle. That was due to a headache, yes?
I have a very fragile body, you see. It's so kind of everyone to make accommodations.
Indeed. It is a great friend who offers to help without complaint. See that you treasure such friends, and that you return the favor.
Of course. Well, then I should really be...
By the way,
Da da da!
Was there something else you wanted?
It so happens I am on my way to the chapel to offer my prayers. Would you care to join me?
Oh no, I wouldn't want to intrude. I've already offered up all my prayers for the day.
Marvelous. We must always remember to give our thanks to the goddess.
Or else.
It is essential that we offer our prayers to her each day, that we reflect on our deeds and strive to live as she would want us to live.
Or else.
For the goddess sees all that we say and do.
Oh!
Everything.
Now, if you will excuse me.
Of course. Goodbye now.
I can say with some certainty that that's bullshit.
How is Sedith so scary? It feels like he can see right through me. I guess that's his way of saying stop being lazy. I wish he'd just scold me outright. This is precisely why I try to avoid him.
Yeah, I don't really believe in motivation through fear. It can work. I'm sure it can work, but stuff like the religious fear of, you know, judgment and stuff like that. The fear of, like, ruling by fear, authoritarianism and stuff like that. All that sort of thing. Not really a big fan. I'm much more, you know, live... I don't even think I should need to say it, should I? Oh, interesting. Huh. People have a few of them, don't they? Okay. Hey, Sedith, you have surprising amount.
Hello, Sedith.
Hello, Leone. I imagine you are here to fish?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is a great spot for it. You must be a pretty experienced fisherman, huh?
Actually, while I have enjoyed the hobby for a long while, I must admit I am less than proficient.
Now that you mention it, I can see you're not having much luck today.
It is likely because I am not using any bait.
Well, that explains it. But why bother fishing at all if you're not even trying to catch something?
Truthfully, I fish only so that I might relax. It is soothing to me to cast the line and watch the water ripple. My days are busy, even hectic. It helps to find peace and quiet every so often.
Oh, that makes sense. Still, if you're going to go to all the trouble, you may as well actually bait the line.
Maybe so. But, to my chagrin, I do not even know what type of bait to use.
What?
I learned to fish by accompanying my wife. She was always the one to bait the hooks. She would hand me the rod and I would cast my line. I never paid attention to how the rest was done.
Wasn't that a long-ass time ago? How have you never gotten around to doing anything with that? Also, that really, really blatant problem with the reflection, like, line in the water, where it's not blended into each other. Oh my goodness.
Ah, and your wife, where is she now?
She passed away quite some time ago. Since then, I have only to fish on my own. Even so, I find peace out here. Bait or no bait. What about you? Why do you fish?
Me? Just for the fish, actually. For me, it's purely practical. Catch a bite now, one less meal to worry about later. Hunting, fishing, whatever it takes to get by. That's how I've always done it. I'm not exactly starving right now, but back then if I couldn't catch something, I'd go hungry. So getting the hang of it was pretty vital.
I would certainly say so. I imagine it is intensely satisfying to catch a fish when the need is so great.
Probably, yeah. The need makes it more purposeful.
Are we gonna celebrate the act of Are we gonna celebrate the existence of starving children in a poor place in the countries? Are we gonna celebrate that, Sedith?
But hey, if you ever want to try fishing for real, I'd be happy to share my bait with you.
Oh boy, guys. Oh, I know he's not actually saying he's jealous, but it's like, oh yeah, that sounds like it would be a neat experience. Starving so much that the mere act of catching a fish is just jubilation.
And if you catch something, I'll cook it up nicely for you. How's that for motivation?
Oh, are you a skilled chef also?
Can't promise it'll be fancy, but it'll taste good.
Impressive. Wouldn't you know it, I am suddenly overcome with the urge to excel.
Great! Let's get started.
Okay. I wasn't expecting fishing, but I also wasn't expecting fishing. Did I ever get there?
Flayn, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
I don't remember.
You worry too much, brother.
I don't.
I think a kidnapping is good cause for concern. I was so worried about you I nearly fainted.
Wait.
Had that not happened, I would have never been allowed to join the professor's class. Even from something so dire, some good did come of it.
I mean, you could say that about literally everything in the world.
That is a dangerous attitude. This world is full of peril. You must be more vigilant. Please understand, I allowed you to enroll here only because I thought it best for your safety.
I am very much aware of that. You wanted to speak to me of something?
Yes, my dear little sister. You are kind beyond all measure, and you are the very picture of innocence.
After all these
But
years.
precisely because of these very fine qualities, I worry about your interactions with the others here. The youths of our army are particularly eccentric. As your brother, it is my duty to help you with any concerns you may have.
I do appreciate the offer, but all the students and professors have treated me exceptionally well.
Even so, there must be at least some worry. Please, you need not conceal anything from me.
You worry far too much. There is truly nothing to share, and nothing for you to fret over.
Are you absolutely sure? The idea of you suffering in silence is unbearable to me.
Enough! I made it clear that nothing is wrong. I stand by my word. Well, there is one concern that comes to mind.
What is it? Tell me. I will help however I can.
There is a certain somebody who seems determined to get in the way of my friendships with my classmates.
Is this...
What? That's horrible. Fear not. I will handle this scoundrel for you. Just tell me his name.
It is you, brother. Now then, I must be on my way.
Oh! Told him! Good job.
What was Flayn getting at just now? Let's see, I was speaking to her. I asked her to share her concerns, and...
and everything else is just a blank.
Was there something else? No matter. Fear not, Flayn. Your brother will protect you from all harm.
You even say brother in your own thought process. Fantastic. Here, let's go to Ignatz. Ignatz is the most dangerous person to have a relationship with. Yeah, that probably hurt.
Flayn, I'm so sorry. Are you hurt?
No need for concern. I'm quite all right.
Are you sure you're all right? Were you injured?
No, nothing of the sort. I just got a bit dizzy, standing up so quickly.
We should go to the infirmary. Come on, I can take you there.
Come now. I appreciate the concern, but I am quite all right. Look, I am perfectly fine now. See? Ignatz. Are you... there?
You think this is like the other thing with, wasn't Mercedes? Where he was saying like, oh, the picture of the goddess or something.
Yes. I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Mm-hmm. I understand now.
Understand what?
Though I know little regarding affairs of the heart, even I can clearly see one's intent when they stare so much. I am sorry, but at the moment I am not looking for... well...
Oh, no. You misunderstood. I just...
You just... Just what? What is it?
I'm just... fascinated. By you.
Fascinated? By me?
This is not actually going away from the direction that you wanted it to, Ignatz.
Yes. Your gaze, full of divine dignity. Your silhouette, as elegant as a statue. If Saint Sethlene herself were reborn, you would look no less wondrous than she.
I see.
And that would technically be her, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry. I don't know what came over me saying something like that.
No, not at all. Tell me, what are your thoughts on Saint Sethlene exactly?
Well, from the few accounts I've heard, she was a beauty, and her kindness was inexhaustible.
Very good. As a reward, I shall not report your behavior to my brother. This time.
Wow.
Yes, I'd be most grateful if you didn't. I can hardly imagine what Seth would do if he found out.
Death at the... Do we have a guillotine? Oh, we need to get a gallows. Guys, can we build a gallows in the place of where the church fell apart? Oh, I'm sure they'd love it. But Flane, her voice, she just got so confident. Like, it's like all that sort of like, she like completely abandoned her normal personality there.
Well then, farewell. Perhaps we will have another chance to chat later.
She seemed awfully pleased, didn't she?
Yeah, maybe a little too much. Maybe a little itty bitty too much for her own good. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Him and Mercedes, sure.
Mercedes, hello. I have a request for you.
Oh, Alois. What could you possibly need at this hour?
A little birdie told me you're good at telling ghost stories.
Is she?
I suppose I am.
So it's true. Excellent. I'd like to hear one of your finest ghost stories. Would you be amenable?
Goodness, you want me to share one? Well, certainly. I'm rarely asked to tell ghost stories. Which should I tell? Perhaps the one I heard in the monastery the other day.
Wait a moment.
Is something the matter?
Is it about the monastery? If you tell him a ghost story about the local place, is he gonna get freaked out for the next, like, week?
Well, I was only asking whether you'd tell me. The telling itself will have to be another time.
Are you sure? It's no trouble right now.
No, I have to steel myself. I have something important to do.
I see. That's a shame, but I suppose it can't be helped. If you don't mind my asking, why the sudden interest in hearing a ghost story?
Well, you see, ghosts terrify me. But I'm a knight. Someday, somewhere, I may have to deal with one.
A knight who's afraid of ghosts.
Yes, it's quite embarrassing.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Even knights can't be stoic toward everything.
I guess Ash, we didn't have to kill him, so he's still out there being afraid of ghosts too.
I'm impressed that you're working so hard to face your fear.
No, it's nothing, really.
Lysithea too.
I will tell you my scariest ghost story the next chance I get.
Oh, it needn't be your very scariest. A moderately scary story will suffice. Thank you for taking the time.
Gotta throw you in the water to make sure you can swim. Come on. Come on. Throw you in the deep end. It's the only... Come on. It'll be fun.
Am I in bed dreaming, or is that you, Mercedes? How serendipitous it is to see you again.
Yes, and here we are. You were so small when I saw you last. How you've grown.
I cannot express how worried I was to hear that you had left House Bartels. I was turned away any time I asked about you, and of course Emile would never tell me anything.
I'm sorry. There was so much going on in House Bartels back then. But enough about all that. How are you, Constance? I hear you've had hardships of your own.
So Bartels was her original imperial house, and that's where Yuritsa stayed, presumably? While she went off to the kingdom to not be a noble anymore? Okay.
Indeed. House Nouvelle is no more, and I went alone to the School of Sorcery.
Oh, you went to the Royal School of Sorcery? Just before I began at the Officers' Academy, I was studying there as well.
You were? It must have been after my graduation in 1177.
That was the year I enrolled. We probably just missed each other.
No! You mean to say that if I had stayed a trifle longer, we could have been reunited sooner?
It seems so. Ah, dear Constance. When we were little, I thought of you as my little sister. But now that you've grown up, I think our roles might be reversed. I'll be looking up to you now, and maybe even asking for your help sometimes.
You'd ask for my help? I never thought I'd see the day.
And yet you're seeing it. You know, I had another friend at the school. Her name is Annie. Why don't we all have some tea together? I'm sure you two would really hit it off.
You must mean Annette. Yes, I would welcome the chance to have a long chat with her. I'll prepare the tea straight away.
What if I hadn't recruited Annette and we were in part 2 to do this still? What? How would it handle that, I wonder?
Oh, no need to rush. The tea isn't going anywhere.
Don't be ridiculous. Time is always of the essence. Why put off for later what I could?
Constance, I wonder what's the matter.
She's dead. Oh, right.
Did something happen?
Oh, God, I forgot about this.
Mercedes, sharing your precious time with me is perhaps more than I deserve.
What do you mean?
Why sit with me when you could share your tea time with someone else? I shall instead stand and serve the tea, though if my presence still proves to be a burden.
Goodness, of course it isn't. Are you feeling all right?
My feelings are immaterial. Pardon me while I fetch the tea leaves at once.
Until a moment ago, everything seemed all right. Why did she change so suddenly? I'll have to ask her what's going on.
I know it was a condition she had. I don't know if they ever explained if it was like an onset psychological, like, trauma sort of thing, or if it was something more than that. I already did the ball. Did I finish the Balthus and Constance one? I don't remember. Well, either way.
Yuri! Halt! How dare you make me run all over the monastery?
Calm down. That was all on you, shady lady.
Shady? You know full well I'm sensitive about that. It's as though you wish to be incinerated.
Try it.
What I mean to say is, all shall be forgiven when you do my bidding. I know. It's an honor I don't extend to many. You have the rare opportunity to aid me in realizing my dream. I shall rebuild House Nouvelle. Nobility will be mine again, and the glory of my esteemed family will once more reign supreme.
Blah, blah, blah. Restore House Nouvelle, blah, blah, blah. Will you just stop? You're making my ears hurt. I am but an insignificant and beautiful creature. Surely there's nothing I have to offer for your plight.
Your facade does not fool me. I know you for what you truly are. With the nobility's backing, Western Fodlan's underworld is yours. Everyone has heard whispers of the savage mockingbird. That is you they refer to, yes? Your time would be better spent laying the groundwork for me to reclaim my title. I envision you using your connections to apply pressure on the nobles in Enbar.
Right. So say I indulge you, that I agree on this killer bird you speak of. What I offer comes at a high price. You do understand that, right, milady? How exactly do you intend to compensate me?
But what greater compensation could I offer than to play a part in restoring House Nouvelle?
The thing about that is that you're totally right, Constance, but not because it's a great honor, but because it's probably the most you could offer. Until you have your house back.
Restoration of houses does nothing to put food in my stomach.
I suppose, but rest assured that upon my return to power, you shall be suitably rewarded.
let me cut through the mud here. You're broke, and you'll pay me after you get what you want. Wow. I love how irresponsible you are. Refreshing.
Then what would you have me do? I have nothing to bargain with now. No status, no wealth.
Perhaps rather than turning to a killer bird for help, you should be bound before the nobles or some such.
He would know about manipulating them. Perhaps you could ask him for some lessons in that regard.
Get down on all fours and lick their boots. See what that'll get you. Perhaps you're too prim and proper for that.
Lick their boots? Is tonguing their footwear likely to sway them to my cause?
My work here is done.
Don't even answer.
No, I was not through with you yet. You come back here! Hey!
They did design a good dynamic between most of those guys. Pretty sure I did this before. I don't think I finished it though, so I might...
Oh, Constance! Hey!
Yeah, I remember doing that even. I even remember that opening, so... Yeah, okay, last one. Balthus and Hobby.
Scampered up to me, hopped in my lap, and scarfed it all down in one bite.
That sounds terrible.
I was looking forward to that sandwich all morning, and then she scurried off like nothing happened.
Alright then. What do you feel like doing today?
Why'd you sigh like that?
I don't
It's not a problem, is it? I could tell you were holding back a real monstrous sigh yourself.
Oh my goodness, is this gonna be what I think it is? So there's a thing in real life. I've never done it myself, but I know of it as a thing where people who they can't eat, so they just try to enjoy watching someone else enjoy it, to just like eat vicariously through them. Are you going to be her outlet for sighing so she can sigh vicariously through you?
Figured I'd get one out for the both of us. Felt great.
Oh, I see. Must be nice, sighing whenever you feel so inclined.
Oh, why not try taking a deep breath whenever you feel a sigh coming on? Trick yourself out of it.
I tried that once. It went okay at first, but then I had to exhale.
Right. Guess they're too similar for that to work. Does that mean yawning is a no-go too?
I'm pretty bored right now, so maybe we'll find out. But I don't yawn very often, to be honest.
Didn't she trick me out with a yawn before? I feel like she did.
Because you sleep when the sun goes down and wake when it rises, yeah?
Yep, that's been my routine for a while now. It's easier than contending with a full day of boring stuff.
Come on, everything has its quirks. I don't think I'd call anything in this wild world boring.
Really? Because you don't seem to take much interest in your own future.
That's not very nice, is it? We really aren't all that different, you know. I'd wager you haven't given too much thought to tomorrow either.
Quiet. Don't pretend you can see through me. This pointless chatter has made me even hungrier than I already was. I'm off to the dining hall.
Just wanted the gal to relax for a change. She's as prickly as ever.
I can imagine why she'd be on her toes, though, so... Okay. I didn't hear any volume, and I thought it fucking crashed again. I didn't hear any audio whatsoever, and I thought it fucking crashed again, and I was about to be so mad! Oh! Oh my goodness. I was gonna be so fucking mad. Okay. Where are we? What do we got for battles? Okay. Yes, someone has been saying in the comments recently, sorry, I don't remember names well, that getting C with her would unlock a paralog later on, so... I guess that's a thing. So, 31 for this next one. I think I'm actually right about there. I could probably go through this, it's March, so I have plenty of time for both of these. I could probably go through this month without actually doing anything in, paralog-wise, so... maybe I shall. While I'm here, 70% is that bad of one. Da 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 da. Yay! Masterclass time! Will this bring my magic up? I could really stand to have my magic up. Yes, it does.
I've set my sights higher.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Do I want to? Yes, for now. I might switch it back for stack growths and whatnot, but yeah, I'm pretty okay for now. So I've mastered Fortress Knight on him, right? Yeah, okay. So I want to bring him to Great Knight next, right? That's what I planned. Yeah, that's what I planned. 88% seems pretty high, so let's do that. Yay!
Was there any doubt?
Yeah, a little. No stat boost, though. From what I remember when I was looking through it, the Master Class typically had not great growth, but they had high minimum stats. So the big upside of getting to the Master Classes was mainly to get the stat boost, rather than increase your level ups going on, as well as any underlying... I'm still not sure if each individual stat gives various boosts. It's unclear, I think. Let's see, who else? So she hasn't passed her previous one, but she could possibly get this if just early. Yay! The earlier you get it, the more likely it is to increase your stats. And not be redundant with other... No, okay. I wasn't sure if it would be enough. I didn't really bet on it. They have higher minimum stats, but there's a high probability you're above that. The fact that Emil got 2 magic from it was more of an outlier than it was anything else, unfortunately. So, yeah. This is another high probability. Do it, do it, do it. Okay. It's good all the ones I want to get to the Master are already sort of at that level. In terms of, like, getting actual, Oh, what do you have go up? That's good.
All that hard work's paid off.
That's good. That's a big jump. Yeah. Shall move over into that. It's all good. Anyone else? Okay, I don't actually think I have anyone else I even want to bring into a Master Class except Claude. See? I could take that chance at least. Even if I don't bring it into it currently. Come on, 71%. Ah! That's okay. Even without loading, because I have one more left.
I wasn't prepared.
And he's the last one I actually even... You know what, I actually want to get him to 1-2, don't I? Another time. I could get more master... I can get more master ones. I just don't want to redo the previous ones I didn't resave for before coming back to all this. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to leave this one for today. I'm still well ahead. I've gone... Over 3 months of not recording, I've gone from being, like... mid-late Crimson Flower stuff to being mid-part 1 for Golden Deer at this point. So, but that should go fairly quickly until it catches up to new stuff near the end of part 1 and after that. So, I'm still well ahead. I'll probably record a little bit of this, then go into, you know, reinstall Xenoblade, then come back to it properly to finish it. So, I'll see y'all next time, when hopefully it doesn't crash on me. Drive safely, everyone.